You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
But I want to make sure I say, man, like, you know, somebody was telling me, I don't want to say no names, but that it was going to be the end of Bullpen, and it can't be, man, because, again, we have Bad News, Clone, Loso. You know, we have all these people because of Bullpen, so, you know what I mean? Like, so if
they still around, though.
Yeah. Well, but we need more, though, right? To keep this culture alive, Bullpen is a big part of why we got those guys, right? And we need more of those guys. So Bullpen is not around, then how are we going to get more guys, right?
There's other leagues coming about. Man.
You kill the PGs and then you create new ones.
Right.
See how that works? Evolution.
Yeah, but that's,
you know what I mean?
That's not supposed to be my job forever, though, Uncle Ra.
No,
you know
you're right. You're right.
I did that for 9 years. There's other niggas coming up. They got their leagues now. Like, hopefully they carry it for the next 9, and I can sit back and enjoy it as a fan, too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't, you know, like you said.
Touche.
Them guys is established. Clone, Bad News, Loso, they established. They could go anywhere. It ain't like you need Bullpen to see them. You know what I mean? And it's hard to, especially in this climate, to actually even breed new talent like them because the mindset is so fucked up. Like, you coming in entry level with a manager. What is like, huh?
You had entry level motherfuckers come in with a manager?
I mean,
trying to negotiate?
We see it all the time. I mean, I never really got past no manager, probably because, you know, I'm John, you know, talking to another battler and shit like that. So we established that connection. So I never really got past to a manager like that. But it's happened. You know what I mean? It's happened with niggas in Bullpen that I was bringing up eventually try to pass me off to a manager. Day I got to do that, you know what? I don't need a booking. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a booking. But the mindset is kind of crazy. It ain't no hunger. Everybody want to come in and start asking for money. They want to come in and demand shit. You got to build that, dog. We battled for years before we got money. And then once we started getting money, it was pennies. Y'all coming out the gate asking for thousands of dollars. It don't make sense. Even the niggas asking for the money, it don't make sense. None of this shit makes sense. Y'all hear these niggas talk about these numbers. These numbers ain't adding up, man. Because if the numbers added up, battlers wouldn't be creating their own leagues. This is different. I just know what to do. But if it was adding up, battlers wouldn't be creating their own leagues, man. Like, it's a reason. It's a tide changing. Like, when I said this months ago, was it last year maybe? Well, I was the first one up there talking about ain't no money in battle rap. And then niggas took that like it ain't no money there. I'm like, no, we gotta go get it. But look at how hard we gotta go to even try to get it. Nobody even is eager to support. They just want to sit back and watch what happens and talk about it. Nobody's eager to support, and that's what I mean. When I say the money ain't there, it's because it's that. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas sat back and waited for this event to, you know what I mean, to fail.
Ain't that fucked
That's
up?
What they wanted.
Instead of hoping it succeeds, they're waiting for it to fail. They
want it to fail.
Crabs in the barrel.
We was having too good of a year, Uncle Rod. That's what it is, man. We was having too good of a year. We can't have a perfect year. Imagine that.
It ain't over yet, man. We got power moves and we got winter madness.
I'm talking about Bullpen.
Oh, well, you just finished off pretty good. I don't care. This was still a good night, even without you versus Cash. So
still had hundreds in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it still was dope. It still was dope. I definitely appreciate what we did get. It showed up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The people that came, the big names that came, they came and put on. They ain't failed the Bullpen crowd not one bit. So I'm definitely appreciative of that. You know what I mean? So,
well, I'm appreciative of you, brother. You did a good job tonight. You've been doing a good job as a battle rapper and as a league owner. So shout out to you. I'll take my hat off to you if I had a hat on, but you know, I appreciate you, brother.
I might need to put a hat on.
That's why you got a hat on?
Yeah, you talking about my ring shining.
My head shining. John and Don Bullpen over bullshit, man. Thanks, brother.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!